Hey everyone, welcome to October. It is October 1st, almost 6 o'clock p.m. You'll see the sun is already setting. But here we are, October 1st, and the garden is still producing. So mainly for myself, I'm just doing a little tour of the main cage before I harvest several things. For example, these cucumbers. All these cucumbers are ready. I'm just gonna take the ones that they've stopped growing now. I left them to grow a little bit longer while I was away for the weekend. They've clearly told me they're done, so I'm going to be cutting them. I did just harvest a round zucchini, which I got from Botanical Interest Seed Shop. They say they should be 3 to 4 inches, so this one is just over 3 inches. You can cut it and, what did they say? You can cut it and serve it as a soup, like as a soup bowl, or you can serve it any way, or stuff it, or any way you would do other zucchini. So I'm excited to try that. In general, it kind of was sitting, that's where it was sitting in the dirt. I'm generally excited to try a lot of the different types of things instead of just standard tomatoes and eggplants like you find in your local garden shop, the seedlings. Now that I discovered this seed company that I really like, because one of the reasons is, well, everything's grown great, and also because they put a lot of information on their packets. So as opposed to a couple other places I ordered from, the one said, oh, check the website for the packet, for the information on growing, and who wants to go and check a website when you're in the middle of a garden and don't remember how deep you need to plant something. So anyway, they've got things like lemon cucumbers, and like little mini patio eggplants, and I think I've mentioned those before, and just really unique things that you just don't see at Home Depot, to buy in the beginning of the season here in New Jersey. So I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna rip out these cucumbers. The Brussels sprouts, I think I showed, are actually sprouting. So they supposedly last through the winter, so we'll see, or not through the winter, but really develop in the winter, so we'll see. Oh my god, hey, didn't see that before. Another pickling cucumber with some ants crawling on it. Ew. But that's what happens when we're outside. But the pickling cucumber, this is our second from this plant. That's so exciting. I didn't know if it would produce anything, and it tasted really good, and you could tell that it was made for pickling because it kind of has a little pickle flavor to it as opposed to the long cutting cucumbers. Anyway, so that's cool. So I had moved some of the zucchini plants from the patio to try and give us some patio space to back here before we went away. This one doesn't have anything on it yet. I don't remember, what is this one? But okay. So the jalapenos. Well, first of all, we have a red jalapeno here. We've been making jalapeno poppers. We've made them twice now. We take the jalapeno, we cut it in half, we seed it, try not to cough because it's really powerful, and then cut it in half, put some cream cheese in it. Oh, they look beautiful. And then wrap it in a slice of bacon. We really like the Costco Kirkland pre-cooked bacon. I don't like that yellow boxed pre-cooked bacon, but the one from Costco is really good. It takes about a minute, and when you microwave it. But so we wrap it around the cucumber. I can't even think today. Around the jalapeno half, and it was great on the grill the first time we made it, and then we just roasted in the oven at like 400 maybe, and it was fantastic. So we really have a ton of jalapenos. I also just wrote to a girl on Facebook that I was friends with and best friends with in grammar school, and she gave me a few more tips, putting it in salsa, which we planned on doing, and also adding it to chili, which I'm gonna do. So yeah, you just see there's, what is this, like, oh my god, look at that, 4 more jalapenos. So I gotta get in here this weekend and pick those. This pepper plant, which produced nothing all summer, now has buds out the yin-yang, just in time for the frost to come in the next week or two. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. And then this shishito peppers, oh my god, they're still going crazy too. Okay, wow. All right, so October 1st, and still lots of stuff producing. And then here, let's see, it's that same one. Okay, oh, there we go, 2 nice big zucchini. I believe I pollinated it. Oh my god, look at that, one's a little too big. I hand pollinated at least one of those, but this is one of the ones that that was broken in the beginning of the year. the beginning of the summer, you'll see how it has kind of just grown and trailed. So if we hadn't done that vertically, that whole thing would have snaked around the ground, which is honestly probably what I'm going to do next year, because it was just a lot to manage and it was snapping and things like that. So okay, so here we've got the patty pan squash. So cute. Let's see, there it is. So hopefully that will grow. Ooh, this tomato fell. This is one of the Glacier. And I'm not going to go through the process of staking them. They're going to have to come, you know, they're going to die in a few weeks. So we'll see if anything happens. The Tiny Tim tomatoes, actually, I had said the other day that they weren't. That's that one over there. And it has some friends. There's a few more of those up in the auxiliary. But I had said the other day that they didn't grow, that we didn't get any tomatoes. And there actually is one little green tomato on one of them that I found. Okay, nothing there. I think we got to spray one more time for powdery mildew. Then these peppers. I have to figure out when I'm going to pick these. These are actually supposed to turn yellow. But this was the plant that produced... Oh my God! Jeez. Let me take this off just to show. That is like the size of a Costco big pepper. Grown in my garden in Somerset, New Jersey, in my backyard. Look at that. That's just beautiful. And again, protecting it with these bags. There's not any bug marks or anything on it. So maybe I'll bag it back, or I might take that one and let the others continue. But they are supposed to be yellow. And these over here are supposed to be orange, which this one, which is a lot smaller, but this one's actually turning orange. So, and I also have to pick this big yellow squash. I've been looking at them for a few days, but the one day I was about to pick it, it rained. So that's probably just about a foot long. And I think there might be a couple, oh, these cucumbers, I let them wither a little too long, which is fine. I got my share of cucumbers. And, oh, this one, okay, this is the purple Cherokee. One left, so that is growing. Here we finally got the flowers. Oh yeah, and here comes another one. Wouldn't you know it? So this is the tomato that, if you've been following me, never actually flowered. Have not gotten one tomato off it, not even one flower. And now with 2 weeks left in the season, got a flower and another flower. Oh well. Okay, and then the yellow cherries. Oh, there's one back there in the net. One up there, and some other green ones. Oh, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Rutgers tomatoes to pick. And then this plant is probably done. But at this point, I'm not going to pick them for a while. I'm not going to take them off for a while. Or pull them out. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 nice size eggplants. And then we're starting finally to get a whole bunch of cherry tomatoes and grape tomatoes, which again, if you've been following me, we're not really producing for the last, I don't know, they were crazy for a while, and then for like a month they didn't do anything. But now there's some red back in there if I can get to it. So now they're starting again, of course, in time to be done for the season. So I might need to, I trimmed it up a bit just to focus the energy on turning things red instead of growing new fruit and growing new leaves and flowers and stuff. But I might have to actually be a little more aggressive so that we can get some more tomatoes in the next week or two before the frost comes. Maybe we'll get lucky and frost won't come for a long time, but I don't want to count on that. Yeah, look at this. This is that pepper plant that hasn't given me one pepper yet, and it has got buds all over and flowers still continuing. I might as well top that and let it focus on the few that it's got started, because peppers are another that do not tolerate the frost. So, okay, so now I'm going to harvest all this stuff I just showed you. Oops, one fell. There you go. So this is the one that was growing before. So now we have one green, I believe that was a green bell pepper. So now I'm going to go harvest everything and have some nice veggies tonight. Thanks for watching.